I did email them. You can do it. Yeah.
I think we should do it.
I thought I was in the wrong class.
All right. Hello. Welcome. This is Magnus. Actually, this is Julia. But here to hear about Magnus and what we do. So, first things first.
Okay, you take it.
We want to have you sort of get to know each other a little bit. I'm sure you are sat tables that you people that don't actually know. So, Sophie, what we're going to do?
Yeah, so this is our first icebreaker. So this is something that us three committee members, Andrea, Luke and myself, we did in our training. So you may think rock, paper, scissors, how do you make that into a competition? So what you're going to do is pick the person next to you. So you're going to start off with just that one person doing rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins, you have to cheer them on. So that person who's won has to then find someone else who's also won against the person they were with. Whoever wins then, everyone who's lost previously has to then cheer them on. You have to keep going and finding people who last one until there's two of you left, okay? So then those two people have everyone in the room cheering them on. Whoever wins will win some chocolate. So first of all, pick a person to play rock, paper, scissors with. Any person you want. Let's go to your mom. Let's go for all the winners together. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You ready? I need to last two. 1, 2, 4, guys.
orange. That is a very prestigious prize.
Yes.
Speech! Have you got anyone else to thank? All the losers! Oh, we all win. We all win. Okay. So, now that we've had a bit of fun, Enactus is all about solving social issues using entrepreneurial action. So what we mean by that is taking an entrepreneurial step to helping to solve problems like poverty, homelessness, or education, or unemployment. This can be done through quite a variety of ways, and we'll explore that through the tasks that you've got on your tables later on. But first, we'll go into more about what Enactus is. I'd like to invite Callum, who is my program manager and the previous team leader for this very team.
Let's give him a clap.
Hello everybody, well thank you Luke. Last year I had the pleasure of standing here and doing a very similar session, so it's great to see you guys here today. What is Enactus? Well, what a question. Enactus is such a massive thing, and really I think what I said to people last year, and I'll say it again, is there's something for everyone in this room. You know, there's three major elements to Enactus. There's social impact. As an organisation, Enactus is across 37 countries, 1,700 universities, and there are 2 million people whose lives have been improved through the work that we do each and every year. So it's an incredible thing to be a part of. It really changes lives, and there are people who are alive today because of the work that Enactus teams just like you have done. So it's really great for that. If that's not enough for you, I don't know if you've ever heard of any of our sponsor companies, but people like KPMG and I don't remember any of them, like EY, Barclays, all of these lovely massive companies. If you go on the Enactus website, you'll see them. They want to hire Enactus students. They pay £25,000 a year plus to sponsor our program. People like KPMG, when you apply for them, on their application form it says, have you been an Enactus student? GSK, the largest pharmaceutical company in the world, 11% of their total intake of graduates are Enactus students. So it's an incredibly powerful tool to tell and to talk about in interviews. And the third thing, you're joining a network of 70,000 students all across the world, innovative leaders who all share one common goal of changing society through entrepreneurial action. And what does that mean? Well, there's an Enactus student in every industry across the country. And you now, if you join, you share that link. There's always someone to call on. I want to work in that company. Who is there from Enactus? I want to go and learn about this. Who's there from Enactus? So it's such a brilliant thing to be part of, and it's something that I can stand here and say it. It doesn't really make sense. Enactus is something that you have to kind of go through the motions with and learn to understand it. And at the end of the year, we have our flagship event. All the teams in the country come together for a national competition, where each team presents what they've done over the year. And it's that point where you've got about 3,000 Enactus students all in one room, and you're thinking, this is quite something. And this is where the journey starts for that. Luke is going to take you through some real case studies of Enactus projects. And it can be quite daunting to think, how do we do this? But there are so many people around who really want to help you succeed. So much so that I now work for Enactus. It's that kind of powerful thing that you don't want to let go of once you've started with it. But alongside you, there are business advisors, which I'm sure Sophie will talk about, from these sponsor companies. There are alumni like myself and hundreds of other people in the country who will be here to help you, support your work, and help develop your learning and understanding, project management, leadership, and any kind of topics you want to learn about. So really, that's kind of an overview of oh, there they are. There we go. This is a very, very old slide. We've got much better companies now than some of these. Yeah, the ones who aren't paying anymore, nobody cares. So there's a lot, and these people, they want to hire you, and every year there's a massive event at Unilever HQ, and Amazon whole training, and it's really something it's quite impressive when you get to go to these events and network with the CEOs and the senior management teams of these companies. That's something that propels your kind of skills more than you can imagine. But anyway, I think it's something I'll let Luke carry on with the event. But my role as program manager, I look after 17 university teams, and the Southwest, South Wales and the Midlands. So all the way through the year, if you ever need any help on anything, you can reach out to me. And I kind of pull in advisors from other areas, alumni from other areas, kind of make sure that you're all getting the most out of your experience. So anytime that you need anything, I'm always there to help alongside countless other people. So good luck. I hope you enjoy the night.
So, yeah, as Callum said, national competition, in-year training, future years training, all these events that help a large corporate company in the UK, but just opportunities that you just don't get if you're not part of societies like this. Where else are you going to go and talk with top marketing experts at Unilever if you're in marketing? It's such a fantastic opportunity. So I think what we're going to do now is just go around the room and we're just going to introduce ourselves and what our roles are at Enactus UE. So I'll start with myself. I'm Luke Parkery. I'm a second year product design student and I am the team leader for this team. Started out as a project leader last year for our consultancy arm. And now I'm somehow running the team. But move on to Sophie.
Okay. I'm Sophie Wakeham. I'm a second year student studying marketing communication. So last year I was just a general team member, but just by putting in the effort and showing potential, I became the corporate relations executive. So it's my job. I actually interact with all our big sponsors. So honestly, that's really great for me being a business student because now I get to build a relationship with them and they actually know who I am. So we want to go for it.
Right, my name is Andrea and I'm Deputy Team Leader, which basically means supporting Luke and Enactus in whatever we're doing. And last year, SMS, all of us, I was just a normal member. Then, working with Enactus at some different projects, had the chance of being elected as committee member, and that boosted my definitely my confidence because now I feel much more into Enactus, especially after the competition, which Callum mentioned before, which is great. Hopefully, maybe we might be showing you a video later about it, and it's definitely worth to come there and look at all these people doing the same work, which makes you feel like you're part of something really big, and it's something it's hard to understand properly from this class because we're just all here sitting and introducing each other. But then once you work with Enactus and you develop as a student and develop your career within Enactus, you start understanding that the whole concept is much broader and it's really great. So yeah. Just wanted to say that. I know, Anne, your turn.
My turn. I'm Anne, and
oh, you're studying.
my name is Anne, and I was part of Enactus last year, and it was really good fun. I came in at the last moment during last year, but it was really good fun, and I learned a lot. And you should. I hope you guys enjoy it this year. But I haven't even wrong. I'm just part of it this year as well. Okay.
Hi, I'm Angels. I'm a third year aerospace student. I'm the project manager for Enactus, so I work with the project leaders for whatever projects you're going to be working on.
So I think a good idea maybe is if you go around the room, if you just tell us your name and what course you study, it'll just help us get to know you and then we can recognise your faces and your names maybe if you want to come along next time. So should we start with you? What's your name and your course?
I'm James and I do business management.
I'm Ellie and I'm doing business and humans as well.
I'm Chris, I'm studying marketing.
I'm Aman and I do marketing.
I'm Johnny, I do economics.
I'm Chanel, I do computer architecture.
I'm Andrea, I'm doing marketing communications.
I'm Marco, and I do marketing.
I'm Tudor, and I'm doing business management.
I'm Zen, and I'm doing computing.
And I'm doing finance and accounting. I'm Laura, and I'm doing stage management.
I'm Mandy, I'm doing business and accounting.
I'm Kavanda, and I'm doing accounting and finance.
Yeah, the guys who've just come in, could you tell us your name and what course you study?
Oh, yeah. My name is Maneja, I do business, accounting, and finance.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. We can wait.
My name is Lulu, I come from China, and I do business management.
we're going to say let's take a break right now. So we have some refreshments over by here. So if you want to take any food, some drink, then just go ahead right there, and we'll take about 5-10 minutes, and then we'll come back to it.
So if you've got any questions, then feel free to
come and ask us.
ask us about what it is.
And yeah.
It's an opportunity to socialise.
We're not. I'll be honest.
Every year, it's been
Great promotional offers on selected dairy products for excellent.